What you have to do is to say, the really dangerous thing about litigation is if it kind of subsumes the whole company. Because the thing about litigation, it gets your blood up and you start trying to win and you just get emotionally vested in it. If they're smart, they'll have a great GC who says, other than depositions, none of you talk about this ever again. We will deal with it and our $100 million worth of lawyers, right? Because you can't let that get in the way. So let's assume you do that. And now you're still running a wildly successful business with a whole bunch of competition. And you're right, you've got to deal with Gemini, you've got to do Anthropic, you've got to get ads out the door, you've got to start having a convergence plan on profitability, which is, I think, why the ads are coming out. Yeah, you've still got lots to do, but, it's no... With the exception of the litigation from the world's richest man, nothing's changed from 2 weeks ago.
Is ads coming at just the wrong time? As Gemini is killing you on consumer and producing better and better models, and Google are really feeling tailwinds to come out with something that does deprecate the product, even in a small way, is it coming at just the wrong time?
But I think you do. I mean, I think it actually speaks to something. Why do you introduce ads? I mean, if you look at, the two biggest ad businesses was Google and Facebook. And both of them agonized for about a year before introducing ads. Google in 2002, 2001, 2002-ish, and Facebook in 05, 06. And then everyone goes to the following logic. There's no other way to monetize. There's simply no other way to monetize. And the cost to serve a free ChatGPT customer is higher than either Facebook or Google. And the conversion rate to paid, because Facebook and Google, so what are you going to do for a business model? Facebook and Google didn't have a paid tier. So one argument could have been a certain percentage of the free people will just convert to paid, and that will be enough to make the business work, right? But the truth is consumer conversion tends to run well under 10%, probably 5% or less. You just don't get enough conversions to serve the free tier. You've got no choice. Once you recognize you got no choice in the end, Facebook hated ads. Google hated ads. You can hate ads till you're blue in the face, but America wants free shit. And the only way consumers get free stuff is if you run ads. So there's no choice. So I think it's it's inevitable. So rip the bandage off, especially if capital is going to get more expensive. You just got to go do it.
I think the ads will be great.
Yeah.
I genuinely think they'll add value to ChatGPT because I think I don't have the numbers on it. I know for myself, I do my vendor discovery using LLMs. I do my vendor discovery on Claude and a little bit on Google. That's when I want to find a new tool or a new product. That's where I start. I start with LLMs, especially if I'm the free product. If I get my rich response of which OAuth product to use in Founderscape, and at the end there's a little ad from WorkOS, and I choose to click on WorkOS instead of the one I chose, and that was a great option too. That's a win-win. And I actually think they're going to, so one, I think it's a win-win for free people. Two, I suspect in the beginning, unlike we wanted to blow our minds out with Google because it was 11,000 pages of blue links before the one natural thing. And then it's so polluted with ads, we can't even figure out what's an ad. If the ratio is say 10-1, like a lengthy analysis of what's best for you and a little ad in a different color, I think it's a win-win for everybody. It makes the product more profitable, better margins, and we get some value. Advertising is not valueless to consumers when it's perfectly executed. It's not valueless.
I think that's a great point, Jason. I really do. And there was a period of time, Jason, to your point, when the Google ads were awesome. Early on when there was only a few paid links, you remember on the site, it was like, okay, that was you're exactly right. That was marginally additive, right? Now, obviously, they've swamped it, and you can barely find out what's going on. And all these things tend to that wonderful word, enshittification at scale.